But I think, in my opinion, it would get boring after a while. We're making a video.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah.
This is how I get her to talk to me. Make the video. Otherwise, she's on her phone.
What's our topic?
Is the Philippines still worth it in 2025? Like when I was back home, so many vloggers like that in COVID just happened. And it seemed like it was, I don't know, it was they call it a heyday. I think it was a heyday for vloggers back then. Because like everyone was stuck at home, back home, and trying to dream what's a better place or how to get to a better place or and so on and so forth. So I guess a lot of the Philippine vloggers would pop up in the feeds. You know, for me, when I was thinking about all those things, they did for sure. And it was really painted as a real amazing, cost-effective place to come, and almost like a paradise. And, you know, has any of that changed in 2025? Because this is a number of years later now, because like COVID really happened around 2020, right? 2019, 2020 kind of thing. And some of those vloggers have come and gone in different means, different ways. You got flies fighting off it. So, like, is the dream still here? Is the dream still the Philippines? Is things still the same? Have they changed any over the last few years since COVID? Like, what are your thoughts on some of this about foreigners coming here? Is the dream still alive? Has it changed? Has Philippines changed in 2025?
Because for me, it's not. I really want to get out. Philippines.
So what's your reasoning for, you say you want to get out of something? Like, what's your reasoning?
I want to help to pay debt, so I want to work.
Okay. So you want to get out
Yes.
just for the money's sake.
Yes. I want to say.
But if all your money was taken here, say you had a good foreigner.
You're a good foreigner.
You didn't have to worry about the money.
No, that is
Would
not
you still
mahal.
stay?
No, that is not mahal because like you know, everything, like every day there's a lot of changes that can economically, yeah, and then like everything changed. So maybe yesterday we are in that high, and then overnight just like that. There's no stable something here in the Philippines. I really want to for good here in the Philippines if I have enough savings and cash flows is everything. Like every day. Yeah.
In even this recent past 5 years or so, give or take, have you noticed any real difference in the
Yes.
costs of things?
Yes. It's so crisis here in the Philippines.
In 5
Financially.
years,
Yes.
you noticed
Like
the difference?
oh my goodness, the price increases most of the time. Like every time. Yeah. Like imagine this is my longest vacation ever. Since I was an OFW. Yeah. And the price, like there's always an increase. Mhm. But salary don't have increase.
Well, like when I talk about like the dream and is it still the same in 2025? I look at some other changes too. Like back then, it was like the whole focus, at least the majority, I shouldn't say the whole focus, the majority seems to be focused on Dumaguete.
Mm.
People living in Dumaguete, expats coming to Dumaguete. And it seemed to be that was the primary focus. It was always focused about Dumaguete. And now I'm noticing like a lot of people have left Dumaguete. Some of the ones that I didn't even follow are
Dumaguete is
leaving
so
Dumaguete.
crowded. Dumaguete
You
is so
know,
crowded. Before, when I was, I never visited Dumaguete. I'm so excited to go there because they said that that's the expat, state.
powerhouse.
Yeah.
Expats.
Yes.
Dumaguete.
But when I was there, I want to go back and Bukidnon.
Yeah, I really didn't catch the flair for Dumaguete. I'm just gonna pause for 1 second. I had to change sides.
Yes.
My arm was getting tired. See, I didn't really catch the flair for Dumaguete. I'm not nothing against Dumaguete. I'm sure it's we stayed there for about a month or so, but like I'm not sure what the big attraction. What do you think the big attraction was for
The
Dumaguete all those
beaches,
years?
and it's a little bit more convenient when it comes to payment. That's the only thing that I really admire in Dumaguete. But
What you say? So,
beaches,
oh, the beaches.
and then the payment method,
What?
yes, the payment method is most of the establishment there, they accept cards.
Because of the expats in
Yes,
Florida.
because of the expats. And the thing that I don't like there is the power interruption.
Oh, that was terrible. Yeah,
I don't like it.
it
Because
was.
if it's worse in Bukidnon, the power interruption much worse in Dumaguete. You know why? Because if there's no internet, there is no electricity, there is no internet. Unlike in Bukidnon, if there is no electricity, you can use your data as long as you have generator, you have power bank, you can still connect to the internet because you have data.
And at the time we were there, even the data didn't work,
Yes, it didn't. I
Weird.
don't have data. I can't even make a call using my SIM card. No, because there's nothing there.
Yeah, it's pretty strange.
Yeah.
I thought.
Because even telecom company there, it was dependent on the electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway, that
that's
was
the thing
our
that I don't
experience.
like there.
in
Yeah.
doing it. Yeah. So, yeah, when I was back home and at that time, it seemed like, most of the videos were centered on Dumaguete. All you really heard about for the most part was Dumaguete. You heard some other things, but generally it was all Dumaguete, Dumaguete, Dumaguete. And sure enough, there's a lot of expats there. So if that's what you want, go to Dumaguete. It's like, it's a small mall, right? Nothing
Yeah.
really fantastic about, shopping there.
Yeah.
And like you said, the beach.
Yeah.
Also, the beach, that
And
was nice.
I'm not telling lies here because I have two SIM cards, Smart and Globe, and I can't use it
Good shit. Good.
every time there is a power interruption.
Yeah,
And the power interruption is from morning until evening. That's it.
yeah, it
And
was
it's
pretty bad.
the same in Bukidnon. But the only thing is, like, if you have generators and power bank, it's good because you can use internet
Yeah,
even
plug-
if you don't have
Yeah,
lights.
plugged in the router, internet still
Exactly.
worked fine.
Yeah,
That was good.
because we did that when we were in Valencia, Bukidnon. There is 6 hours or 12 hours power interruption. We use our power bank.
Yeah, every
Yes,
time.
and we have internet.
Yeah, worked great.
Because PLDT there, they have their own source of electricity.
Yeah. So is the Philippines still worth it in 2025? From my perspective, and I've been here almost 2 years now, almost right at 2 years, very close to it. I still think it's a great place. Just you gotta pick your spot. Just don't think of just doing it. Like if you're watching some of those videos that have kind of stayed in, throughout these years, think outside the box of doing it because there's so much to explore in the Philippines.
Yes.
And there's so many nice places. We've only touched on a few because we've been mainly in Mindanao from Davao through up to CDO and everywhere in between there, a lot of, and some Dumaguete. And then here now in Cebu. So we've experienced a few things, and it's really nice to experience a lot of the different places that the Philippines. There's so many more places I'd like to go.
It's just that Dumaguete is a small place and the beaches is kind of closer to each other. That's why foreigner love it. And then,
But I think, in my opinion, it would get boring after a while. Like, we were there a month, and that was like, that's good enough. Let's go.
yeah,
That's just my opinion, okay? Take it for what it's worth. But there's so many more places to explore, and that's my suggestion. When you do come here, you want to try to plan out your trip to explore some other key spots. Like, look at some key spots and try to go to those key spots as well. Because I don't think you'll be disappointed. So from that point of view, I don't think it's, I think it is
Yeah.
still worth it. From
I
that point of
guess
view.
it's Dumaguete is. It's really true that Dumaguete is good for those who are retirees already. Yeah, that like no work because they already retired and they just
Don't want to
going
go
out,
nowhere.
having coffee, and talking to their friends because there's a lot of foreigners there.
So you're kind of
Unlike,
explaining it as a retirement home.
yes, it's a retirement. It's a retirement state. Yeah, because you will not feel bored if you are not like if you don't like to go somewhere else, if you don't like to travel just nearby, you'll not get bored because there's a lot of partner you can talk to. You
So,
just have to be more friendly and avoid chismes.
okay, my opinion and your opinion. Your opinion first. Is the Philippines still worth it in 2025?
Yeah, still, but you need to have money.
That's a good answer.
Yes.
Summed up right there. Yeah.
Yes,
And in my
because
opinion, go ahead.
me as a Filipino, Philippines is still the best. But if you are poor, just find ways to make your bet to make your life better once you are retiring.
Yep. And
Yes.
again, to reiterate and sum up from my point of view, is the Philippines still worth it for 2025? I'm saying yes, but just plan out your trip
Yes.
and go to some of the better known hotspots that are also safe that because they're better known. And I would say check it out that way. That's my opinion because I'm liking the different places that we've been traveling. Now, if I was to settle down, I would probably like the province with the option to go to other these places when, at will. That would be
Yes.
my ultimate
Because
desire.
he loves to travel.
Just
Me-
like see places,
Yeah,
experience.
it's like that. Yeah, that's why if you don't like to travel, if you are in a retiring age and like 70s or 80s, Dumaguete is best for you.
It's your big retirement home
Yes,
with the
exactly.
beach.
Because it's near the beach,
Yeah,
easy
those are
access for
tax
the
bad.
cards. Yes, and then especially if you are married to a Filipina, and also you'll not get bored. There's a lot of foreigners there.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for, right? That kind of
Yes.
thing. Perfect.
Your English is still English,
That's not what I'm looking for. So,
but
anyway,
maybe Bilal loves to go around, roam around.
I
Yeah.
like to explore your country. I think it's
Yes.
so beautiful. Yeah. So, anyway, some thoughts to think about. Is it still worth it? You make up your own
Yes.
mind. God bless you.
That is